Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Just now the new clan event dropped. This event is available to all players who are in a clan. Basically, uh, all you need to do to participate in this event, firstly, whatever clan you're in, whoever has access to decorations needs to place down the statue. You will receive the statue, the clan will receive the statue as a decoration, and anybody can place it down as long as they have access to decorations. So the decoration is called Vigil Jahu Gargoyle. This decoration can be placed anywhere in the clan and only once. Basically, you can have only one at the same time.
Thank you so
So,
much for bringing me
basically,
into your home. It's not quite as squalid as I had feared.
I really wish I could turn off voice lines. Anyways, if you cannot find it in your dojo, it has a very distinct icon that will appear on your map, and it looks just like that. It's like a little, well, head of a gargoyle. Going on to the gargoyle, you have two options. Contribute. Contribute gives you these three cards, and every single mission will give you different cards. So you have two ways of getting them. You have the regular path, which will give you one card at a time, and playing the mission in steel path, which is much harder, will give you two cards at the same time. Going to you know, going to wares. Here you can find all the things you can buy. You have all these arcanes, and these arcanes are all from the plains of Eidolon. Essentially, you can get these and buy them for these growth lake splinters. You get 4 per mission on steel path, and I believe you get 2 on the regular path. I've played twice only, and I've gotten 8. Well, then again, I do have a resource booster. This is something that's going to be unlocked this week. Every week you'll be getting a new one of these, like, locked thingies, and the way you unlock them, of course, is through the contribution options. So anybody can contribute to this, including you. And every week I believe it's going to reset.
Rewards for your discretion concerning
Basically, this is the one that I'm after right now. So, how do you play that mission? Well, first let me show you the build that I'm going to be using, so that you can see how to take down the boss as fast as possible. So let's go first over the weapons that I like to use. We'll be using Incarnon weapons, the Warframe, Dual Toxicist, and Prismoscanna. This weapon is great for taking down hordes of enemies and overall dealing great damage. This is the build you're going to be getting. This mod extends the length of the beam, helping the damage. We're using primary mercilessness. The ribbon is this one, the multi-shot and critical damage. You can see all the other mods right there. Secondary weapon is a very high damage dealing weapon. It spreads its damage when you make contact with an enemy. The unique trait that it has, on headshots you have 150% additional fire rate. You waste no ammo, however this does not work on the Incarnon form, and you get an additional separate toxin damage for additional 100% toxin damage for 3 seconds per headshot. We'll be using this setup. The ribbon mod is damage, critical chance, and damage to Grenier. On the melee weapon, which won't be used too much in this mission, we'll be using the setup. This Tenakai melee mod, which is pretty much dropped through the new update. This one enables Tenakai, increases opportunity chance by 50%, and heavy attack critical damage by 32%, and this is very important. Why? We're pairing it with this one. This one also enables Tenakai, increases opportunity window to 4 seconds, and melee range by another 3 meters, going basically from my range of 7 meters all the way to 10. This arcane here, melee animosity, on melee hit, gain 42% critical chance on your next heavy attack, up to 420%. This basically means every single hit that connects gives me additional crit chance for my heavy attack up to 420%. We're combining these two Tenakai mods with this arcane to have constant heavy attacks and deal a lot of damage. This is the build that I'm using, and this is the ribbon that I'll be using. Critical damage with critical chance. Negative stats, of course, always boost the positive one, so having a negative always is great. A harmless one, preferably. Now let's look at our school that we're going to be using. So we're going to be using Unairu, main school, because of the ability to self-revive. However, what I'm going to be focusing on is this ability, Caustic Strike. Second ability launches an energy bomb that explodes with 8 meters radius. Stripping 100% of enemy armor, tap 2 again to detonate in flight. So basically this rips armor from bosses, from 99% of the enemies they're going to be encountering. And also this ability, when you make contact, drops a wisp that seeks out a player nearest to the wisp, and it gives another 100% additional damage. Now, as for that, we're going to be taking a look at the operator and the arcanes we're using. So, equipment. We're using Magus Reaper on Void mode. Heal Warframe with 30% range by 25% per second. And this one is very important. On Void Sling, drop a mine. Actually, no. Sorry. These two are ones that I want to mention. On Energy Depleted, 180 additional % critical chance. This is very useful for the operator. Boosts his damage by a lot. On Operator Ability, 60% damage additional 2 amps. So basically spamming an ability and wasting all of your energy will boost your damage by an insane amount. The weapon that we're going to be using is a 177 amp. You'll see how it works. You can use any amp you'd like. Now let's move on to what mission you need to play to participate in this event. So we've taken a look at what you need to do to actually gain access to it. So you can see the event being here right now. So basically, you don't need to activate anything special as long as your clan has placed down that gargoyle and you went up to it and click participate, or it's already active. While you're participating, you don't need to do anything extra. So let's take a look at this. The mission you're going to be focusing on is this assassination mission. You have the regular path and the steel path. Steel path pretty much doubles how much cards you get, so you get 2 of them per run. So let's go into this mission, and I'll show you how I use my weapons in Warframe. Oh, I forgot to show you my Warframe build. A Warframe build at the end. And while we're loading, I'd like to ask you to drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of my content. So first, let's go and take down the gargoyle. Sorry, not the gargoyle. We're gonna be taking down the Void Angel. So let's pick up one of these, just because I don't want to look for it later. So you're gonna pick up one of those little amps or whatever, and carry them with you. You're gonna be dropping them when you fight the Void Angel. Not necessarily, if you're using this build that I'm showing you. So we're gonna be taking down the Void Angel extremely quickly by armor stripping the Void Angel, and using our secondary, which is the dual Toxicist, to pretty much strip its health immediately. So walk up to the Angel, press X, wait for the little, loading time. You can drop your stuff by pressing F to switch weapons. So first let's focus on getting headshots from the Angel. There he is. Right. Using your operator, you can pop that bubble to avoid damage. Let's damage boost. And armor strip, of course. Let's move on to getting headshots. Just jump in, and that's as simple as it gets. So now we're gonna cast abilities, spam them, and now that we've wasted all of our, energy. Right, so now you want to hit both of those. Missed it. You need to take down both of those, damn. Let's waste all of our energy. Unfortunately, the Angel has gotten away. And the Angel is down. Let's repeat the process. Now, we don't need to armor strip. As soon as health shows up, you can start shooting immediately. Now let's repeat the process of spamming our abilities and dashing to waste energy. Right, take his stuff. Get our buffs. And the angel is down for the second time. Now we're gonna repeat the process of killing him. And we just got a void clone minion and an arcane from the for the angel. So let's go pick up that thing we dropped a second ago if it's still there. I believe it is. Okay, apparently it despawned, so that's cool. Never mind, we found one.
Take one and fill the waiting eyeball full of visionary juice.
Now that you arrived at your location, place the thing there. And first it's gonna give you a scan for free. You wanna grab these eyes as quick as possible. Right, so now we're gonna get in this white circle here, and we're gonna start killing enemies to reduce the time on the left, as you can see. So killing enemies reduces the amount of time it takes for it to scan once again. Now here comes the scan. We're gonna be killing enemies once again. The enemies are pretty far away, which is kind of slowing us down by a lot. Let's just jump to when we're done with all three of these phases. So now we're pretty much nearing the end of all these cycles. Killing a lot of enemies really does speed this up by a lot. Not sure if I'm missing one. Right, so now we can go and challenge the boss.
We have a lock. The Vitrium stares down our target. Press the attack now. If you are searching, I cannot be responsible for what horrors the Vitrium
Right
may
below.
find.
Okay, so if you reach this room and it's a bit confusing, all you have to do is just find this vent, break the door, and drop down. There you can find this guy. Let's use the board to take down as many enemies as possible.
Here comes the tide.
Takes down enemies before they even get up. Very useful. Weapons like Kuba Brahma should do this just fine. So now let's switch to our secondary weapon. His critical points are in the middle. So first phase complete. There we go. So now you have that card floating around. That's it.
You must become curse bearer for my.
And now the mission is complete. So if you're playing on Steel Path again, you are essentially going to get 2 of those cards. So now we've got the Curse of Hearing, which I believe is the last one. Yep. We got a... Oh, there's even arc melee mods now. Interesting. Yeah, they've added everything. So we've got one of those. Yep. So now that we've completed that, let's go back to our dojo and take a look at if we've unlocked that that customization. So now that we've completed that, let's throw in the last 2 cards. So we go to contribute, and again, so you're not going to be getting the same ones from what I've seen. You will be getting the different ones every single time. Steel Path doubles it. I really recommend going in with a team to maximize the speed and the damage. So let's contribute all.
You are purged. Go and become cursed once more.
So now when we click that, when you click contribute, everything is already contributed. So now what we have to check out is browse wares. Shit, it's still locked for some reason. So that's how you do the event. I really need to check out what the hell I need to do to unlock this. Maybe it's unlocked at the end of the week. It's not really telling me much. Clicking on it, radiate beauty with this laurel crown. Yeah, it doesn't say how to unlock it. I'm really looking forward to getting that because it looks perfect with the way my vault looks. It's actually designed perfectly for him. So hopefully I can unlock this shit soon. Maybe it's something that gets unlocked when you're done, when you're like when the week goes by and the next customization goes in, but I will do some research on that. If I find how it's gotten, how you get it, I will write it down in the description immediately. So go ahead and drop. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this little recording. Hope I've been of some help. If you got any questions or any thoughts, please do comment, like, and subscribe. So I hope you enjoy this recording, and I hope to see you in the next one. Alright, Tenno. Hope to see you around. Bye-bye.